What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and I wish I could say that today is a good day, but unfortunately it is not. This is going to be an extremely important channel update. If you're watching it, please spread the word. Make sure that everyone who follows me watches this update. Here's the bottom line. As you know, since I was laid off at the end of September from my full-time job, I've been doing YouTube full-time, and I've loved doing it. I personally, from all the feedback I've been getting, all I can tell is that there's probably about 100,000 people out there who love what I'm doing and want to see me keep doing it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And as you know, there was some good news a couple of weeks back, saying that yes, it looks like because of everything we've been doing together, that I at least for a certain period of time would be able to do this as a full-time job. Well, I've got bad news. I told you if there was bad news I would let you know, because I'm an honest guy, and to be completely honest, I have nothing to hide. So I'm not worried about talking about this publicly because I've done nothing wrong. I got an email last night that Google has suspended my AdSense account. They're claiming there's been invalid click activity, and I 100% disagree. I know I'm innocent. I have not violated any of their terms and conditions, and I appealed the decision. But what this effectively means is, as of right now, I'm pretty much unemployed again, with no stable, well, not, let's say no solid sources of income. Okay, so effective immediately, here's what we're doing. Number one, like I said, I've appealed the decision. They're supposed to respond. It's funny because they say, oh, well, we'd like to respond, but we have a high volume of emails, so we may respond within a week, maybe longer. So I'm in no... To be completely honest with you, I did research on the internet, and I am not very confident that they're going to come through, or that they're even going to do proper research to figure out what really happened here. If you really want my opinion, I think that maybe there was a troll who might have spammed the account, might have done some things there, and from everything that I can tell, this has happened to some major YouTube players before, and some of them got their AdSense accounts unsuspended, but most of them did not. In fact, probably it's about 99% of the time that they just say too bad and they disable it. You can never be part of AdSense again, and it's done. So if that's the case, that's the case. So effective immediately, here's our plan. I'm not giving up. I'm not. You know what? I was laid off 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and I stayed positive then, and I didn't give up. And I feel like I'm getting laid off again, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to let it hurt me or kill me or drag me down, because I like what I'm doing. There's thousands of people in the world who like what I'm doing, and I'm not going to let anyone stop me. It's that simple. So here's what we're doing. First of all of my playthroughs of video games will remain on YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is because, number one, my playthroughs never were AdSense enabled anyway. As you know, DSP Gaming, Darkside Phil, they've never been partner channels. So there's no reason to take them off. And number two, YouTube is the best site on the internet for video game playthroughs. They have multi-uploading queues for these type of videos. It's the best. So they're staying here, not going anywhere. However, effective immediately, all of my ongoing episodic series that were going on the TKOHHD, I'm pulling from YouTube, and they're now going to be exclusively over on blip.tv. So I need everyone who supports me, everyone who wants to see me do this full time, I need your help. Head over to darksidefil.blip.tv. And what does this mean? Well, first of all, immediately there's a new episode of Cooking with the King over there that never before released. Go check it out. Also, I'm actually, just to test the site to see how it works, I've never used Blip TV, seriously. I've had an account there for over 2 years, but I never really used it. What it seems to me is that, number one, I know for a fact HD, I can't do HD unless I pay for it. You have to subscribe. And I'm not doing that right away. I want to see how this site works. But from what I can tell, it's different from YouTube and their partner program, okay? What I need you guys to do is go over there and just watch the videos from start to finish. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just watch them. And if you like it, watch it again. That's what I need you to do. And then spread the word. If you like Phil, go over to Blip TV, watch his videos, watch them again. That's all I need from you guys. And then I'm going to let you know, this is kind of going to be like a demo week, okay? everything that I was going to put on the King of Hate HD, including Smart Guys today, including some new DSP Tries-Its, new Cooking with the Kings. I was actually, this Monday, since no new game came out, or since I didn't play a new game, I was actually thinking of doing something unique, doing a Hateful Truth Roundup, where what I was going to do was basically say, okay, here's 3 really popular games from this year that people are wondering what I thought about them, but I never did Hateful Truths about them. Here's what I thought, and here's like a score. So I thought that was going to be really interesting. So I'm going to do that kind of stuff. It's all going to be over on Blip TV. You know, weekend preview, any new Ask the Kings, any King's verdicts, all that stuff. And by the way, I have a lot of stuff coming up. In fact, I know you saw the Stay Puft Marshmallow DSP Tries It. There's a lot of other cool things that I've been seeing and basically grabbing and saying, gee, this would be great for a DSP Tries It. And there's a lot of unique stuff. So that stuff's coming up. Like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm not going to stop doing this. So what I need everyone to do is head over there. Now, I understand. I know what people are going to say. The initial reaction is going to be, oh shit, panic. Again, I'm going to say the same thing that I said 2.5 months ago. Don't panic, okay? Because us being composed, being calm, just doing what we need to do is going to get us there, okay? And staying positive and not, oh my God, the sky is falling, the roof's on fire. It's not going to get us anywhere, okay? I know this sucks, especially right before Christmas. A lot of people have said that Google is Scrooge. Well, you know what they are, because they're a large, unfeeling corporation. They don't give a fuck. It's that simple. And to do something like this without even giving me any valid reason is kind of messed up. They didn't give me a reason. They don't. They even say in their note to you, they say, by the way, we legally don't have to give you a reason because it's in our terms and conditions. We can terminate your AdSense account at any time for any reason, and we don't have to tell you why. Isn't that nice? Isn't that great customer support and feedback? But as you know, as we said 100,000 times, YouTube has no customer support. So I'm doing what I'm trying to do to survive here. Blip TV, I know it's not as good as YouTube. Like I said, initially it won't be HD. If this starts to work out, I will upgrade my account and we'll get the videos back in HD. But at least for the episodic series on the King of Hate HD, which I've been doing, Blip TV kind of works. It really is. That's what that website was designed for. For someone who's going to put out 1 or 2 videos a day or a couple series a week, for people to just go over and watch them. That's really what it's about. It's not for people who are going to put out 20 videos a day for a playthrough. That doesn't work. So head over there, check it out, give me feedback, let me know what you think. I do know that the site has a couple bugs, a couple issues, with lag, with slowdown. Sometimes if there's too many people on the site, I get the feeling immediately once this video goes live, everyone's going to head over there and the site might lag up. So I'm just going to warn you. If you're just watching this now and it's relatively close to when it was released and you're heading over there and the site's slow, bear with it, okay? We're going to have some growing pains here. That's essentially what this is. It's growing pains. I think I've in a very relatively short period of time, I've gotten a very dedicated fan base, and because of that, Google wasn't ready for it, and now they're like, what the fuck? So let's take this fan base to somewhere that wants this kind of attention, and that's Blip TV. That's really what Blip TV is about. So head over there, watch the videos, comment. I definitely recommend everyone create an account, by the way. A lot of people have said, you know, does anything count if you don't make an account? I have no clue, okay? I've read their terms and conditions. I've read everything up and down. It seems like a very producer-supportive site, as opposed to YouTube being the complete opposite. It seems like they really do support the people that are on their site. And that's why I think that this is going to work out, at least for my episodic series. Again, the ones that I just have been doing for 2 months and I really love doing and I want to keep doing. The other good news about this is, guess what? Because this website supports the people on it, if I'm going to do a game review, like the Hateful Truth, I can show game footage. Holy shit, can you believe it? I could actually show game footage. Now, I'm not saying that immediately that's what I'm going to do, because as you know, I'm still working my year-end series on DSP Gaming, and I've got a lot of ground to cover there before the end of the year. But what this does mean is that hopefully by next year, whatever games I'm playing in 2011, I can go back to the old-style Hateful Truths, and they'll be on Blip TV with game footage, you know, all kinds of content from the game, and it's going to be a lot more complete than what I've been putting out, simply because YouTube wouldn't allow me to do it on a partner channel. So that's that. As you can see, I'm not too happy, but like I said, I have to stay positive. Positivity, again, is what's going to keep us floating. The good news is, right now, I'm at least okay in the short term, okay? In the short term. I'm not getting kicked out of my condo or anything like that. At least for the short term, I'm alright. But this obviously throws a huge kink into my plans. I was going to start planning on, like I said, going to convention circuits, going to tournaments, possibly selling more joysticks. The joysticks I have, so they're here. So those definitely, that's not going to change. But I don't want to give up on this because I've done it for 2.5 months. It's worked really well. I think everyone is so happy. The website's doing really well, TKOHHD.com, and I don't want to just throw in the towel and say, oh well, that was it, the one chance, it's over. Because it's not. There's other opportunities out there. I have, just so everyone knows, I have contacted a couple different places. Ones that have been recommended to me. I'm not going to mention them in this video, but there's a couple places. One place that actually, it's a website I followed for several years. I've mentioned it several times. I really like the people on that site. I'm wondering what the terms and conditions and what kind of a deal it is to get signed on that website. I've contacted them. We'll see what happens. And also, another channel here on YouTube I have contacted, and I'm waiting to hear back to see what the deal is with them. But they were very interested last month, but I was so busy with game playthroughs. As you remember, last month was insane because it was gaming season, so many games coming out that I was just doing non-stop playthroughs. I didn't have time to set up a meeting with these guys. Now it's calmed down. Now I'll have time to talk to them. So waiting to hear back from them as well. So that's it. I think, honestly, I think the road to success here is going to be a combination of things. It's going to be getting everyone who supports me to head over to Blit TV and watch the hell out of my series that I put on there, okay? And number two, me maybe combining that with either getting signed by someone or getting sponsored by someone or something like that. And trust me, I'm not going to sit on my ass here and just wait for things to happen. I'm going to be busting my ass to try to make stuff happen. And that's the only way in life that you can make stuff work. So, it is what it is. Like I said, in all honesty, you always have that feeling in the back of your head that something like this is going to happen, especially when it's like, oh, it's too good to be true. I can't believe that I'm going to be able to do something that I love for my job. You know what I mean? And how many people get to do that? And so it's always been a feeling in the back of my head, something's going to happen, the bubble's going to burst, per se. I just wish that it didn't burst so early. And that now I'm kind of like, okay, what's plan B? But it is what it is, and companies are going to do what they want to do regardless of what season it is, and that's that. That's the problem with corporate America today. They don't give a fuck about anyone. They only care about their bottom line. And that's the sad truth about everything. So, alright, that's it for now. Stay positive, stay strong, stay warm because it's freaking cold. It's now heading into the winter season. Head over to darksidefil.blip.tv. Watch the videos there. There will be new content daily, just like there has been on the King of Hate HD. I'm going to leave this as the main video on the King of Hate HD so everyone knows what the hell's going on. If there are any updates in the meantime, I will put them on YouTube because I know, obviously, everyone who's subscribed to YouTube, you want to have an important update. You're going to see it on YouTube or on my website. I'll also put it on my website. I had a big forum announcement last night kind of explaining all of this and what was going on, so at least people on the website weren't freaking out. They knew what was happening, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But for content-wise, the new shows, go to Blit TV, check them out, give me feedback, and we'll see what happens from there. But please, like I said, if you support me, head over there, watch the shows from start to finish. Just watch them. And I think it's going to take a couple days to basically track and see what happens. But I'm curious to see, in comparison to what was going on YouTube, how this works out. How do the programs, stack up in comparison? Because the bottom line is this: on YouTube, I've never had a problem with viewership. That was never the problem. If you look at my channels, I have, in comparison to my subs, my subscriptions, I have exponentially more video views and channel views than most people who have twice or 3 times or 4 times as many subs as me. Viewership is not the problem. It's always been that they need some kind of, other activity. And it's bullshit, really. I I really hate the fact that I have so few subs because people don't like the way that YouTube works. They don't like that, you know, if I'm doing a playthrough, that, YouTube just spammed my box with 15 videos because Phil put up 15 videos of the game today. Why can't they just show me one? Well, unsubscribe to Phil because I like to look at other videos besides Phil's. I mean, that's bullshit. That's a functionality issue, and that's something they should have addressed 5 years ago, but we're not going to get into it. We're not going to beat a dead horse. So yeah, that's it. Everyone head over to Blip TV, check it out. Any other further updates, I'll let you know, but as of right now, all content from the King of Hate HD will be heading over to Blip TV, and we're going to gauge this for, you know, a couple days, a week. When I get an idea of what's going on, I'll come back, I'll give you guys an update, and that's that. Also, if I have any update on the appeal about my Google AdSense account, I'll obviously come back and let you know as well. But as of right now, you know, it's shot, it's gone, and that's pretty much the bottom line, and they do what they want, and that's it. So, okay, that's it for this very serious update. Again, if you support me, head over to Blip TV, but also tell everyone about this video, because that's the other thing. Sometimes I put these important updates up, and then all of a sudden I get a message, hey Phil, what's going on with this and this? I'm like, didn't you watch the freaking update that was like super important and that everyone should have known about? So please spread the word, and we'll go from there. So stay positive. I'm DSP. I'll give you all an update when I hear something, and wish me luck.